As the doorway opens in the trunk of this tree, you look past into this neighborhood as you all step through, emerging from where you once were across Exandria to instead this city in the center of the Parchwood. As one by one you all emerge from the trunk, you immediately see the wreath of golden leaves, green turning to yellow above you. You can see the massive trunk behind you. This incredible example of a tree, larger than any that you've encountered in just general width and majesty. The hundreds of branches tangle upward where you can hear the dozens of birds that have made their homes up in its boughs above, the leaves occasionally falling and drifting past you. Beyond, after she finishes stepping through, the tree closes. My apologies. Welcome to Whitestone. I don't know how many of you have been here before.
Yep, this is...
Is this the tree?
Yeah.
At about this point...
Laudna's tree?
I think so. I mean, she said it was a giant one in the middle of town.
This is the one.
Keeps walking a bit.
Hi.
I don't think I've ever met an automaton with so much personality.
Oh, I get that a lot. It's because I was created as an ancient killer 1,000 years ago, an assassin by a long gone land or civilization. But I forgot all that, and now I'm just trying to be helpful.
Well, I'm happy to hear that you've chosen a different path. Redemption is often a wonderful aspiration.
I agree. Are you a holy person at all, or?
Not in the classic sense, I guess. There are many holy people that do similar work, but I have a tangled relationship with the gods, you could say.
Oh. Are they trustworthy, or?
Some may be, but I tend to be more of a believer in, well, the world we call home.
How can you tell which ones to trust?
Sometimes you have to meet them.
You've met the gods?
A few. And she keeps walking.
Whoa.
Keyleth raises a hand and steps towards the front of the stairs and speaks. I, Voice of the Tempest, am here representing some friends who are requesting an audience with any members of the chamber that are present. Lady Keyleth, these are the wanderers that I've heard through the chain have stepped through the Sun Tree under your protection, and as the Ereshari, I assume. Keyleth nods. Of course, Captain. Well, Lady Cassandra is still meeting in Lyrengorn. I do believe the Lord is in.
The Lord is in, motherfuckers.
Orym, you notice you're being followed. Glancing about, you see a shadow out of the corner of your eye down behind you on the hall that just vanishes.
Size?
About your size.
Okay. I clock it.
Okay. The captain knocks. Lord Rolo. Yes, Captain Kynan?
Kynan? Wait, Kynan? The captain is Kynan.
I have guests who wish to speak with you at the behest of Lady Keyleth, who is also here. At this point, he looks back, and Keyleth is actually fallen back in the hallway, and she's kind of like staring off for a second. Of course. Yes, no, I understand. I'll be there as soon as possible. My apologies. I have other business I have to attend to shortly, but I'll walk you into the Lord's chamber, and we are a month out from Apogee Solstice, which means many different forces are working towards goals, altruistic and nefarious.
We haven't even told you everything we found out.
You hear on the other side of the doorway. Very well, let them in. The captain kind of gives a nudge. Just a moment.
Everything about Odahan, everything about the solstice,
It's a lot.
everything about the moon.
Just give her the abbreviated version. Maybe it'll ring a bell.
There's
Thank you so much, and good luck with your rogue faction.
Thank you, and good luck with your not murdering people.
It's been, I think, 6 days since I've tried to murder
That's
him.
soon. That's soon. I thought that
really
was
well.
further back. This is a recent change.
Well,
Okay.
I mean,
One day at a time.
one day at a time.
You're right. I should not judge.
We'll add that to the notes.
Of course. Anyway. Captain? Keyleth?
Oh, Tempest. One last favor.
She's like pushing the door open into the room to give you an entrance.
If you see my family, or the next time you see Lito, would you just tell them I miss them?
Of course.
Thank you.
Of course. The door opens. You look in. Well, welcome. I am Lord Percival Frederick Stein von Musel Koloski de Rolo III, architect of enlightened progress of the Chamber of Whitestone. Who are you and what do you need? Suddenly, Percival, as you say that, looks past you and goes, Darling, I told you not to do that. And behind you, you can glance and see slipping into the door what looks to be a young girl.
Sorry, Father. I was just curious who these strangers were with Keyleth.
Well, at the very least, I would wish that you have a seat in the corner and read a book or something. Maybe you'll learn something. Pay attention.
Our business is somber, Lord de Rolo. It is a delicate situation, Lord de Rolo. I'm fairly certain that you know our fallen friend we've brought to you today. She hails from this village. You've encountered her before.
He was there as well.
Yes.
Should we just...
I'm
I'm just gonna put her down.
She was brought to a
putting
dinner by a woman named Delilah.
You see, like, the left eye twitch a bit at the mention of the name. He reaches up and pulls the glasses off his head for a second, just sets them on the desk. Yes?
Hung from that tree in the center of town.
And I appreciate you bringing her home to rest.
No, not to rest. We were
Laudna.
told you had the ability, you had some connection, something that could bring her back.
Now, why should we undertake such a trial for your friend when so many others fall and are surrendered to dust? Respectfully.
I think, Lord de Rolo, because Laudna is a bloom of goodness that has grown out of a history of darkness that deserves to be nourished and grow.
If every person came to me in this town who lost someone important to them and demanded they be brought back to life, not only would that destroy the order that we all fight so hard to maintain, but it would become an impossibility.
She's not any person. She's special. She was chosen.
You say the word chosen, and he looks down at her and swallows hard. Indeed, she was. This is a matter that I do not think I should have the power to make a decision on is I am not the one able to grant this boon. You'll have to speak with the one who can. Walk with me downstairs. Captain! I know it's early, wake her up if it is, but if you could please summon Pike Trickfoot to the castle.
Go in there too, are we?
I need her to weigh on a matter of life and death.
That's an impressive clock tower you have out front.
Yes, it is.
Who's the skilled son of a bitch behind that one? No. I assumed because you seem to have the title architect of enlightened progress, but that's quite a feat of craftsmanship, something I have a keen eye for.
Well, thank you. A keen eye for craftsmanship, you say?
Indeed. In fact, if it would not be out of line, I'd love to make a singular piece for your daughter there.
Oh, for Gwendolyn.
Yes.
Mr. Pakapi is highly skilled in woodwork, Lord Rolo.
Master craftsman.
Woodwork, you say? Huh. When you're ready, present some examples of your work, and we could see if there could be an arrangement made to commission you for some pieces.
He made this.
Okay, now here's the thing.
It helps me convey my emotions. It's got practicality.
There's educational applications, and then there's artistry.
This
I
is
understand.
scared face.
With all
This
due
is, like,
respect,
surprised.
that book my daughter was reading was a medical journal. I think she may be a bit beyond
No, yes, of course.
faces.
But smiley means
This was a rush order, and also I had the basest materials to work with.
This is also one of his pieces, Lord Rolo.
Kind of takes his cane, lifts it up, and good eye for detail. Yes. Have you ever incorporated mechanisms?
Why? What mechanisms would you be speaking of?
All sorts of kinds, whether they be gear-based locking mechanisms, plate tricks.
He's very old. He could go at any second.
This is a
But today could be the day.
Roll Constitution saving throw. Crackpots.
Excuse me.
I actually, I read just as an example of what you could expect.
I pull out from behind my cloak and my harness. It's very small. It could fit in the palm of Chetney's hand. Is it
And right at this time, the doors open. You see a pair of half-elven teenagers wearing hunting gear start pushing in. And one of them goes, "You did not! I got 2 more than you! Shut up!" And kind of course I got more than you! You're terrible at it! Every time we go out there! And as they both rush up, a third figure steps through. Another half-elven woman, looks about in her 30s or so, with a bow strung over her back. You can see her dark hair is pulled back, and there is a black feather behind her ear. Well, at the very least, children, go ahead and get ready for your tutor. Be here in the next hour. I'm going to go ahead and tell Simon to go ahead and make 2 less desserts for dinner, please. Oh, Percy, darling, I did not realize we had company. I'm terribly sorry. Hello, everyone.
Hello. Smiley day to you.
Hi.
Lady de Rolo.
So, not that I mean to pry, but who are you, and what pleasure do we have you here in our castle?
We're Bell's Hells. We were brought here by the Tempest. The voice of the Tempest.
I'm one of
You
the...
live here.
She was.
Was.
Just missed her. She's
Shit.
she's off. She said she was off to Asilra or something.
That sounds about right. She's all over the place.
My name is Orem of the Arashari. You knew my father, in-law, Derek.
Indeed, I did know Derek.
We all met in Marquette.
He was at our wedding, darling. Right, yes, he was. Sorry, there's a lot of people were there, and a lot was going on.
Orem tugs on Imogen's sleeve and looks up at her and says, "You can see the resemblance."
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Between who and what?
She was the woman that Laudna was. She's very beautiful.
Well, her fate is beyond me. I'll have to speak with her. And he looks out, and you can see kind of like jogging up the pathway that leads to the castle. Percy! Percy! And you see the Lord kind of. Yes, Pike. What do you need?
No to go out.
He kind of just runs in. The guards kind of step out of the way. Looks up. It's early. You don't normally call me to the castle. I'm a little confused. Hi.
Hi.
Oh, greetings.
I'm Pike.
What do you do around here?
I bake.
You're a
Namely.
baker.
I thought you said she was
She's a baker?
a holy woman. She runs a bakery?
You can have multiple interests in. Pike, yes, I'm sorry to pull you away from your morning goods, but these individuals, they seek the restoration of a fallen friend. She was. Oh, okay.
So casual.
And at this point now, she looks down and like, oh no, this poor thing. And she kind of kneels down next to her and kind of like brushes the hair out of Laudna's face.
She looked like that before she died.
Yeah. This is her.
It's a little weird,
Yeah.
a little weird, but
She was killed once before.
takes all kinds.
She was. Were you at the? She died in the tree, and then she was brought back.
Lord Percival goes, she was on the sun tree, Pike. Oh. And you hear a voice from the stairs above. Oh. You see, just having stepped down the spiral staircase to the left where she had previously vanished, Lady Vexalia, kind of frozen, looking down. Percy, was this...
It was you. She was you.
We have to help them. We did this to her.
You?
Well, we're the reason she was on that tree to begin with. Well, Pike?
Corruption.
Pike goes, I mean, yeah, I can... I'm pretty sure I have... Do you know what I need? Can I get, like, a few... Looks over at Vex, goes, diamonds, yes, I'll be right back. And she...
Shakes out her pockets.
Right.
Clink, 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 clink.
Yeah, how
Walks off. Pike, my dear, here. Hands her, looks to be a cluster of 4 diamonds of different sizes. They're affixed to other pieces of jewelry. And she takes them. I trust your eye. Takes them and holds them in her hand. And just closes her eyes. She speaks an incantation. The ground and the sigil around Laudna immediately lights up in this bright, vibrant golden hue. The entire chamber now is just alight with sparkles and energies. You see the body begin to shift and lift. Drawn. I can feel her soul. It's adrift. Not yet beyond our reach. That's good. That's good. What is... There's something else here. There's something... I'm trying to reach for her, but it's holding her back. I can't...
Is it Delilah?
Percy? And she pulls her hand back, and all the light vanishes. Laudna hits the ground, and you watch as Pike kind of like sits back a bit, her hand still out in front. Percy? There's 2 souls bound to this body, and I can't separate them. Not like this. 2 souls. Yeah. And one of them is Delilah Briarwood. Lord Percival clicks his cane onto the ground. Then it is done. She is to remain gone.
No.
What do you mean?
That's not how this works.
That's exactly how this works. Do you have any idea, any possible notion of what creature you would possibly be unleashing?
What do you mean their souls are bound?
It's odd. They're both connected to each other in a way, and to the body. When you call a spirit back to the body, you have to reach out to the spirit and be like, "Hey, come back!" And then it's like, "Okay," or "No, I'm good." And I can't even talk to your friend because Delilah's there.
Can you talk to Delilah?
I'm not going to talk to Delilah. Are you kidding me? We're done with her. We're well. And Vex at this point goes, "Percy, look, we have to try something. There has to be a way we can do something, right?"
You said you're friends with the gods. There's got to be something you can do.
If I finish the ritual, I don't know which one of them's going to come back. I will not stand here and allow this. I will not, in my home, in my city, bring Delilah back, and that is final. He starts walking away.
Please, Pike, there's got to be some way we can...
I mean, I don't... Let me think. There might be some scriptures and practices of the Everlight that there are rites that revolve around possession, spiritual tethering, exorcism. It's not my specialty. I don't know. I could go look. Vex goes, she could. Darling, please. At least let them try something. Anything. I mean, we both have some fault in this, don't we? Lord Derulo stops his exit. Doesn't look back. Just clutching the top of his cane. Then tell me if you find a way that is satisfactory, but do nothing without my approval. Delilah stays gone. And he leaves. And as Pike gets out her keys, opens the door, and kind of leads you all inside, she's in the process of thinking. You can see her eyes darting around. She's trying to recall where things might be. But as you walk inside, it is an extremely warm and welcoming interior. What sort of things do they see?
Oh, wow. So many little paintings. Just recipe books everywhere. Rugs everywhere. Yes, a little fireplace going. Everything's just warm and wonderful, and almost like a little hobbit home in some ways. Yeah.
You can sit, be comfortable. Might take a few minutes, hours, I don't know. I have some stale muffins over there in the kitchen from yesterday. Probably still good. I'll still eat them. Hold tight. And then darts upstairs as you all kind of walk in, and you can hear her small gnome footsteps like boop, 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 upstairs. The sound of things kind of being shifted and upstairs. She's just tearing the upstairs area apart. As you all walk in, Vexalia enters as well and kind of like leans against the closed door, kind of head down, concentrating. Okay. Pike comes around the corner with like 2 books under her arm and looks like a thing of scrolls. Goes, okay, so hold on. It goes over and sets them on a table and skirts it over on the middle of the floor. There are some rituals. There's an older one that kind of enables a spirit journey to another realm. I think I can direct it to wherever I felt Delilah holding your friend. But I need you all to go there as part of this spell and separate them long enough for me to bring her back.
Got it. Let's do it.
Well, I mean, so your bodies will be here. Your bodies will remain here, but your spirits will be put in the same place where your friend's spirit is.
Oh.
Could it become permanent for us as well?
Well, She looks down and starts reading the scroll again, like,
I'm getting a yes vibe.
Yeah.
what? No, okay, all right. So, if you were to, let's say, die or fall unconscious there, your spirit will be brought back to your body.
Okay.
Which is good. If something has sufficient enough magic to try and send you back here, then you'll go back to your body. So that's good. Fine print. There is a cord that connects your spirit to your body while you're there. So protect it, because I think if something cuts the cord, then you actually die. So protect it. Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna start preparing this ritual. It's gonna take me a little bit. This is a big one.
Do you need help?
If you want to help me out, that would be great. I'm gonna eat a muffin, drink some water, take a breath, and then we can begin. The rest of you, I guess, get ready to go to wherever you're going.
Pike trick with drinking water.
Sure.
She's having a little nippy-nips. She's ready.
Fearne, could you hand me a muffin? I can't reach him.
Actually, one more.
Pike, darling, do you need any help? As Pike's over there with a flask, like, oh, no, I'm good. Just get ready. Pike, darling, can I have a sip of that? She takes her own swig. No, I love it. That's great. Old habits. Okay, I need each of you to lie down. Kind of in a feet outward, heads in. Fuck whatever that was. Sorry, it's a bit cluttered in here.
One of the silver bars goes scuttle.
Wheels of cheese.
Kind of a hoarder, my older age. But with everyone in place, she grasps her holy symbol and begins to mutter, begins to pray. Her prayer stops and she goes, all right, hold on. And as you're looking at the pattern on the ceiling, you watch it just rocket away from you as shadow just fills your periphery. And you look down and you see your body, you see your form, you see your equipment, you see your... And the darkness beneath your feet, you watch begin to open, like a dark, pitch-black umbra fog beginning to roll away with a faint gust of wind upon a dark, gray stone surface. As it begins to separate, revealing this cracked stone floor, your feet touch it. And at that moment, you watch as the rest of your friends all touch down around you. The circle of the six, all standing in this space, all built of the same silver gold material. And all of you, above your head, like a puppet held by a single thread, a gossamer cord that lifts about a foot off of your head before it just sort of vanishes into the ether. As you all begin to explore this shadowy expanse, pushing back the fog, you encounter what seemed to be an echo of a memory of hers, walking through dark forests and finding an old hut, hearing voices of her being chased and people coming to burn her down. You fight some of these spirits and diffuse the flames before they consume the hut entirely, the shadow of Laudna's memory vanishing. You take a moment to breathe and follow a tunnel of roots that follow deep into the ground of this strange realm below. You scout ahead quite a bit while the rest of you take a moment and then find yourself emerging from another surface, another stone-formed forest, and then ahead of you, a somewhat cracked and desolate wall, and what looks to be a twisted city beyond it, where a massive leafless tree in the center looms.
Well, come on up. It's gonna remind you of something, I think.
Wow, it's beautiful.
I mean, what's the first thing that comes to mind when you see it?
Just happiness and light and love and, I don't know, maybe a little discomfort.
We're looking at the same thing, right? Eyes are open?
Yeah, there's a beautiful tree and... Oh,
Yeah,
I understand.
right. Doesn't it kind of look like where we just were?
The city of Whitestone?
Okay, that's not. Yes, you're totally right.
Yeah, it's like a Rorschach. It could be different to everybody.
Yeah, it's like an opposite type of a thing. Hey! Hi.
Oh no.
Oh no?
I mean, this is Whitestone, right?
I thought so too.
Yes,
See,
it is.
that's what it was to me.
Yeah, that's what I was
Similar
saying too.
brain pans.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Shit. Look at this beautiful place.
Right?
2 and 2. Wow. What does it mean?
I mean, it's so striking, the silhouettes and the shapes.
At least we're a balanced group. Wait,
I'll go. You're.
Chet in the front.
yeah.
Yeah, and I'll go behind
I
you.
got a nose out for the undead.
You got it.
Undead.
You know it.
Go after
It's
my
close to midnight.
Okay.
Something he was knocking at your door.
FCG and Fearne in the back.
Ooh, under the moonlight.
Now you can own Chetney Sings the Hits of Motown
You try to scream.
on 5 CDs.
Because it's right.
As the towering shape of the sun tree gets closer and closer, the leafless branches tangled and climb like stretching arms, reaching for solace and finding none. Dozens of lengths of rope just dangle from different branches at different lengths. A flicker of dark purple sparks across the ground. It begins to swirl into a torrent of ominous power that rises and coalesces into another shadowy form. This one, a scattered amethyst being of swirling haze and evil presence, vaguely feminine in form as it stands there before you. Fond memories. We're gonna go to break.
Oh, my bitch is back and we're gonna be in trouble.
Who do you think it is?
Delilah's back.
Fucking Briarwoods won't stay down.
I'm dealing with children. Do you know what I do with children? And she looks up towards the tree.
I, for one, am sold.
Oh?
Yeah, I think this is a good deal.
Wait, what's the deal?
Well, that, you know, we bring Laudna back and that Delilah gets her ride. But I think we probably need to hear from Laudna, too, which I have to say, kudos. Has been hard to find her in this place. Probably on account of all the moving buildings and protruding ribs and shit. Is she around?
She's around.
Would you mind if we just had a quick word to verify her intent?
I don't think that's necessary in the circumstances, and she's a bit preoccupied.
Preoccupied.
I actually do think it's very necessary.
Yeah, we might have to insist.
Yeah.
Because you see, even if we die here, we just pop back and go back to being sad without our friend. But you, I know a couple things about a bullshitter. You're a real good one. But you got the teensiest little crack. I want to help you out because I miss our friend. But you're going to have to work with us. And that means hearing from Laudna, even for a minute.
If you think it will do any good. I've been speaking with her myself for some time, and we've gotten along just fine. Laudna, darling. And she looks up, you hear the creaking of wood and branches pull apart ever so faintly, and now you can see that purple glow in this kind of flickering shadow form as the branches pull back. She's still held partially within this cage, but is now visible.
Laudna?
Marisha, you want to take my seat here for a second?
You can't do this! That's illegal! That's illegal! What is this? What happens? This isn't a thing? You can't have two people people over there. No, wait, you're leaving.
Oh man. Oh man.
I know. That's the fun part of it. We're off the rails, girl. So, suddenly, you, in this dark space, reliving various elements of your trauma, lost in the expanse of cold nothing, to whatever level of acceptance or struggle that you feel, your vision clarifies, and it's almost like taking a breath, if breath was a thing that you dealt with. You glance beyond the cage-like branches of the tree as they open, and you hear Imogen's voice say your name.
Laudna? Imogen. We're gonna get you. We're gonna get you home, okay?
I forgot how much I hate it here.
Can you get out? Can you get out of the tree?
I think that depends on you, darling.
I need you to fight her. I need you to fight her.
I haven't been able to fight her for 30 odd years.
We're here now. We'll help.
Okay.
As the branches begin to close, you can step away.
Oh no!
You were the DM. You could have said Delilah turned into a fart.
Too late! Too late!
Delilah Briarwood. We're gonna sunder you.
And I'm gonna psychic lance her.
Yeah, let's go. Let's fucking go.
Okay. We need to roll initiative.
Yeah!
She was ready for that shit.
Marisha, come sit there. Come sit there while he's getting his
Is she
shit.
about to bring out a giant dead tree? Is that what's about to happen?
You kill her immediately, and she just disappears.
Oh, Matthew Mercer!
What?
Oh.
How did you make that?
What the?
So you do 16 points of necrotic damage.
Can I transfer suffering from myself?
No.
To it.
Okay.
But what if I just... Oh no.
Are you at 0? As FCG gets struck, you watch as the spiritual form that is like looking around, ready to go ahead and lend more aid, and then
Well,
is gone.
what's that?
No, this is.
Go hang out with Marisha.
30 feet of Delilah. I think I'm 25 feet. Can you count me?
Come to the dead zone.
You are. Actually, at the end of your turn, she does have her other legendary action. She's gonna go ahead. She's gonna go for you. 'Cause that's what she would do. It's gonna be a 19 to hit.
I'll use that last mode I have to try to make her reroll.
Okay.
Natural 20.
Natural 1.
Oh!
Why is it the same face? Get a different
I
face.
know, it's almost the same one. I thought it was 20. I hate this. I am not sleeping
Okay.
tonight. My eyes are gonna flare white, and I'm just gonna lightning bolt the tree trunk because it sets anything on fire that it hits.
Okay. Go ahead and roll damage.
And I've seen lightning bolts split trees before, so I'm hoping that's what this is gonna do.
Sure.
33 points of fire of lightning damage.
Gotcha. How do you want to?
No! Oh!
The tree wreathed in flames, top to bottom, the center trunk itself charred and beginning to catch Delilah, ready to just tear the life force out of each of your companions, already 2 scattered to the winds, you narrowly avoiding being the next target and shunting you from this realm to help Imogen. What do?
I'm gonna lightning bolt the tree trunk, and I'm gonna aim it right at the center of the trunk so I can split it straight down the middle and make the 2 halves crash down.
Okay. There is a blast of impact from the bolt hitting the heart of the tree. The trunk itself finishes dividing entirely. At that point, there is a flash of white. You see for a brief instant that shadow form of laudna now pulled free from the center of the tree. You hear Delilah screech, "No!" Shoo! Into white.
No! Delilah dissipated?
You wake up. You wake up. You wake up. You wake up. And FCG and Orem, who have already woken up, on the floor of Pike Trickfoot's home in Whitestone. So, how'd it go? Did it work?
I think so. We didn't see Laudna get released, but
We came back so fast. I don't know what.
Delilah was screaming. I think it worked.
What do you see, Miss Trickfoot?
Okay, hold on. I think the odds may be now more in our favor, which is great. You did great. All of you did great. So now we just gotta cross our fingers, I guess. She begins to lay out a secondary ritual. This one. Cannot find my usual resurrection dice. I thought it was here.
That's silver dude, right?
Yeah, but shit, that's okay. I'll use this one. Use the kind of black purple, almost laudna-esque color. It seems fitting. It seems fitting. Okay. We're going to take a picture of that.
Bleeding.
Oh no.
I'm so stressed. I got a nosebleed.
Oh,
my god.
Oh,
How appropriate.
okay.
Oh god.
A moment passes. Come on. Come on. Pike did it. I don't... She leans forward and places her hand over the front of her mouth, her nose. Is she a real shallow breather?
Oh, she doesn't breathe at all. Most of the time.
She licks her hand and slaps the side of Laudna's face, of which immediately Laudna sits up, jolted awake from the pain.
Laudna, you're back!
I'm so glad you're back. Do you remember anything?
I do. I remember hearing you, and I remember seeing you. Seeing all of you. I remember all of it.
Is she gone?
Is she gone?
You don't know?
Is there...
Well, Laudna, welcome back. My name is Lady Vexalia de Rolo.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
We took a trip.
Where are we?
We're in Whitestone. Is that
It's okay. It's okay.
It's not like it was. It's not like it was. It's very different now.
Or you should catch her up. She's obviously missing some pieces.
How long has it been?
Years.
Oh God, what happened to the solstice?
I'm sorry. This is all that's left.
Just us only survived. It's just us.
These fine people here are going to help us recreate society.
I'm so confused.
The one with the bow's with me.
You hear the bow tensing once more.
Okay.
Okay, maybe I'd like to see it. Just a little.
As Vexalia steps out into the light, Pike steps out as well. Do the rest of you follow?
Sure.
Oh, yeah. Staying close to
If
Laudna.
Laudna
Are
does.
you okay to walk?
Take my hand. Of course. All right.
You all step out. And the thing that catches your attention behind this crowd is the towering, vibrant, bright, green and yellow leaves of the sun tree in full display, healthy as it's ever been, turning into the autumn colors.
It doesn't seem real. Still in a dream, but this one's just not a nightmare.
This gets to be real now.
Are you sure? This isn't one of her tricks.
I'm sure.
You promise?
Cross my heart.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Just don't go far.
I'm right here.
Laudna walks up to it, actively trying to rewrite the vision and the memory in her head. But it's like the sun tree she knows is fighting. It's almost like it's flashing back and forth. It's like right in the periphery of her eyes, she can see darkness and ropes swinging and the sound of screams. In the dissonance between that and the laughter of children and the market nearby. And it's confusing.
And from that laughter of children, you see 4 kids kind of run past, one of them trying to tag the others as they dart off, a little bit older, a little bit sprier. Looks like a younger sister who is not able to keep up with 3 other local children. As they all run off, she kind of glances over at you and sees you and kind of...
Hi.
Hello.
You're scary.
It's okay. I'm fun scary.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
She reaches in like this little kind of, almost like an overall front pocket and pulls out what looks to be like a crumbly piece of bread or some sort of a baked piece and goes,
Are you hungry?
I bet my pet rat would love that.
You have a pet rat? That's so cool. Can I see him?
This is Pâté.
Hi, Pâté.
Would you like to hold him?
Yeah.
you can see out of the periphery the 3 other kids are like behind a part of the tree going like, oh, what the heck? She reaches out and grabs it.
You see the black sinewy strands form as Laudna skitters him around the kid.
He smells funny.
He knows. He's a little sensitive about it.
Hi. Okay, bye.
And she kind of lets it go for a second and then just kind of runs off to join the other kids. Like, who was that? What did you talk to? Oh, she was fun, scary. And they just kind of like run off and you hear them darting behind the tree out of sight.
As Laudna grapples with this concept that there are these children who are never going to know anything different.
Hello. I take it your name is Laudna. My name is Percival Rolo III. On behalf of the Rolo family, I apologize for what befell you and yours. There's no way to make up for any of it. Believe me, I've tried. But we've done our best. And I suppose you are welcome home whenever you should wish.
I named my dead rat after you.
Excuse me? What?
You have a long-lost cousin. His name's Pâté.
Lady Vixalia kind of approaches from behind him, puts her hand on Percival's shoulder and goes, Darling, you're so awkward. Well, I've invited them to stay in the castle as our guests. And Percy's like, wow, of course, yes. Yes, they are our guests. Very well, then I assume you will handle showing them to their quarters.
I pull Pâté out and take the sinewy strings and kind of collapse them down on itself on top of him, pull him apart, and cast Find Familiar. Yes. Like releasing a dove, just...
It falls dead.
See what happens. I don't know if this is going to work, and I...
Can it fly?
So you watch as the lifeless, headless body of a rat affixed to a skull. And it arcs downward before the back tears open.
Like his rib cage is now his wing.
Oh my God, I love it.
The head kind of looks up towards the rescue where it goes, Oh, hello. It's so nice to meet all of you.
He's real! You can hear him too. You can hear him.
Yes, absolutely.
All right, so it's real nice to meet all of you for the first time. Well, not for the first time, but like really the first time.
Yeah,
I can fly.
just like a normal.
I can sing.
Rat can.
I can get real randy.
Pâté, this is Ashton.
It is so nice to meet you.
Oh, look at you! Look at you!
This is Orem.
Orem, you're even smaller.
What a couple of days it's been.
Oh, wow.
You remember Imogen?
Imogen. I do indeed. And like flies up this tiny little rat hand that puts it out and takes it, goes like, yeah. And like,
And this is FCG.
Smiley day to you.
whoa, what are you?
Yep. Yeah, I mean, whoa, you are alive now.
It feels great.
It does. I just found out I have a soul. So.
Congratulations, that's amazing.
And then, of course, Fearne, who...
Hello, oh, hello, Miss Fancy, hello.
All right, yeah, easy.
Sorry, it's just natural process, you know.
And that is Chetney.
Chetney. Hey, buddy. Puts his little, like, rat fist up.
What are you okay?
Yeah, he's still made of bones and rotting.
He kind of snaps a little bit and
Oh
hangs.
shit!
It's all right.
I can make the wood explode.
Lady Vexalia, in her head, she's gonna hear me talking. Before the final course comes out, I can't help but notice Laudna seems a little uncomfortable. And I would like to ensure that it's not like a lobster dinner or anything. That's what she was served here.
The voice in her head responds, appreciate the heads up. There's a moment after that where Lady Vexalia goes, I'm going to go ahead and check on something real fast. Just powder my nose, and then I'll return shortly.
Put them back in the tanks. Back in the tanks.
A short time later, Lady Vexalia returns. The final course should be up here very soon. A slight delay in the kitchen. Hope everyone likes potatoes.
I love them. They're my favorite food.
Wonderful.
Yeah, potatoes are so good.
Especially as a main course.
Yeah.
They're fantastic.
Insight check. 2. Loves potato. Write it down.
Shortly thereafter, Lord Percival returns with a small box.
Potatoes.
Hello. I was just actually seeing if you could open up your body, just like a door. Are you there? Can I talk to you? Hello?
Are you just saying this, or are you actually using the spell? You're just saying it?
No,
You're using the spell?
No, I'm using the spell.
Oh,
Sorry.
you're using the spell?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I was curious about. Okay. Hey. Hey, Fern.
Oh, hi.
I mean, people make doors out of trees. We don't do it ourselves, but...
Yeah, this is American Detective.
If you figure it out...
If I figure it out, I can just
You know where I am.
Great. Wow, you're so just relaxed.
Yeah. You too.
Well, sometimes. How long have you been here?
Oh, long time.
A long time.
Leave, come and go. I say the same.
Nope. Since you've been here for a while, did you ever notice when they put up a new moon? Were you here when there was just one moon?
No. As long as I've been here, there's been 2.
Oh. Are you excited for the apogee solstice?
Any plans?
I mean, I guess a little. It's interesting and makes me feel all tingly.
No. That's pretty nice. All right, well, we'll come back and talk to you at some point. I'll figure out how to get you open.
Well, you got consent from me.
Oh, yes, I should have asked. Thank you, Suntree. Thank you very much. It was really nice to meet you and talk with you.
Anytime, Fern.
All right.
Anytime.
I don't know how to do the door thing, but
Okay. I can send a message.
Yeah, I'm sure.
To or you can. Either one of us.
Do you think you want to send a message to the Lord?
Yes, why I do.
I mean, not the Lord.
Yeah, no, I know who you're talking about. I want to send a message to Lord Eshteross.
Okay. What do you say?
Are you alive still?
That's it.
I had a dream. A dream about you, Lord Eshteross.
Okay. You wait a moment. Then another moment. And then another moment. About a minute passes. No response. 2 minutes. 5 minutes.
No.
No response.
We knew it was likely.
I don't know if it was him for sure, but I think it was. We got to get back to jrusar.
Yeah.
Imogen, the time has come.
Oh, shit.
I just wanted you to know that I took my final inspiration from this, and I wanted you to have
I can hand it to her.
this horse. Your dreams so tormenting you for so long.
Does it move?
Why, yes, but it requires no metal of any kind for such a feat. Just the wood that's given to us from the earth.
Shania Twain. It's Bell's Hells. If you are awake, we are at the Sun Tree in Whitestone and require transportation back to jrusar. A little later, in a little bit. Oh,
In like 30 minutes.
don't reply to this message until... Fuck!
About 20 seconds later, you hear a voice come through.
Hello. Who is this? It's really early, but what?
I'll send another message.
Make sure she knows we're in Whitestone at the Sun Tree.
Gonna come in 2 hours.
We're Eshteross's friends. Could you open portal to Suntree in exact 2 hours?
Why? You can finish the word.
Why aren't you speaking common anymore?
You got 12 more.
You add an S to hours, it's still the same. Still one word.
Did hear me in sleep?
Do we need to be concerned again?
I quickly turn him off and turn him on again.
Look at how many words you have left.
You have words left.
Did you hear me in your sleep?
You said in sleep. Do you hear me in your sleep? That's insane.
Reply.
You are very strange. I remember you, and a favor shall be paid. 2 hours. Be there. All right. As you're waiting carefully, the tree opens up the portal. On the other side, you can see the same kind of shaded interior. The parlor is the collective. And you see Manaya on the other side kind of glancing through going,
These happen quick.
We run.
Let's go.
right.
What time is it?
Oh, it's early morning. It's about 6:30 in the morning.
It's a little more time. Okay.
I think we should head over.
We should head in that direction, definitely.
Okay.
You come into the neighborhood, and you can see just around the bend and further to the back, across the roadway where you sent off Dorian, about a few weeks before, the front doorway and household of Lord Eshteross.
Okay, then now I'm gonna try to cast sending.
Casting again? Okay, what do you say?
Eshteross? Tell me you were just sleeping earlier. Are you there?
Nothing.
I'll be back in a moment, or I won't.
Which door? Wait, which door did you mean? All right, bye.
I make my way invisibly
Make it over.
to the front door.
Okay.
But I check.
No response? Nothing. Okay.
Pâté.
Nice.
What am I doing?
The fucking
idea.
It's so good. It is American Werewolf with Lost.
I love it so much.
You're gonna go in and you're gonna give Chetney backup. You understand?
Yeah, okay.
So
Let's do it.
What? Wait.
You see at the base of the bed a humanoid body, face down, kind of reaching underneath. A familiar maroon padded robe. It's Ariks, Eshteross, face down at the foot of the bed, unmoving. Looking inside, it looks to be a cluster of envelopes, sealed letters. Kind of looking through them, they all have names on them, including one that says Belithel's.
Fuck. My friends, if indeed you have this letter in your hands, then my fate has finally caught up to me. I have done many violent things in my life, some I am proud of and some I still deeply regret. I've already been running long running on stolen time. I feel the looming specter of recompense with every morning, and since our paths have intertwined, I chose to stare down directly without lament. I can assure you that I embraced my end with aplomb and left a mark on my foe they will never forget. In our comparatively brief time together, you have brought a light and blah, blah, blah. God, he's fucking purple prose. A world so continuously rolled by. Yeah, okay, I've been lucky enough, sure. You and the late Bertram Bell were the latest of these deeply appreciated encounters. Oh, he enjoyed our time with us. With every step, I worried you had all stepped into matters far beyond your ability, foolishly marching into oblivion like I once had been. Well, I mean, I wouldn't call it foolish. I now know I was wrong. Those that twist the roads of history to their own dark ends want us to believe we can do nothing. They have no power in the face of such ancient, terrible machinations. I know they are wrong. True bravery is to stand in the face of fear and doubt and march ever on. True bravery inspires others to fall in line behind you and defy their illusions. You inspired me to fall in yours, and for that I thank you. have many debts to settle and gifts to disperse now that my days close. Whatever sunset I may have been running from for so long, I look forward to seeing Elia once more.
Elia?
Damn. I look forward to watching you all do great things from whatever realm calls me to rest. Remember me not just as a warrior, but as a friend. A friend in my own awkward way. Thank you. Now go stop this weird moon shit.
Is that what it says?
Ariks. My maple ginger cookie recipes. To the variant coin stores of Dumont on behalf of Lord Ariks Eshteross.
Coin stores?
I'm just fucking reading the letter. Heir to the prudage, fortune, and business. Did I say that right? Mm-hmm. In the eventual event of my demise, I leave to the members of the band known as Bell's Hells, Ashton, Laudna, Orem, Imogen, Timold, Fearne, Calloway, Letters, and that odd older gnome fellow, you fucking... my trusted weapon, Turmoil, and the ownership of the skyship, the Silver Sun.
Oh my God!
Calm down, he's dead.
I'm sorry, he's dead.
He will also, I also will upon the crew of the Silver Sun, under the guidance of Captain Xandus, a sum of 1 year's worth of payment for their services under Bell's Hells for as long, in accordance to our previously agreed upon wage contract, all executor responsibilities to chetney, PIKE, including all monies. I made up that last line.
There's
a will, and he left a bunch of letters to people. I gotta get out of here. I'm coming back out the way I came.
He's coming with Will. He's coming to
Will bring the body so we can resurrect him.
But the body?
The body?
I'm gonna stay this way. We should move quietly away from the house. He's gone. But there are documents you should see. The front door was locked. I couldn't find any other point of entry. Somebody very powerful did this. We know how strong he was. We should move.
That letter. We're the fucking legacy. We are not what fucking killed that man. We are the thing he set in motion to make sure it mattered as little as possible. We are his eventual victory. We are his fucking revenge. We are all these things. We are not the cause.
I'll be his revenge.
I have no fucking doubt.
Yeah? I'll send a quick message to Evelyn. Hi, Evelyn. It's Bell's Hells. Something terrible has happened to Eshteross. Do not return to the house.
We have a letter for her.
No,
never. No, I'm not just gonna give her the fucking letter.
She might be in danger if she goes.
You're in danger, girl. Just stay safe. And you can reply to this message.
Oh, I understand. Thank you for letting me know. Oh no. Stay safe. I hope he's all right.
Oh, no, she doesn't know. That's like the worst. That's even worse.
Maybe you can tell him later.
I don't feel good about this.
No, it's a band-aid. It's really better to just rip it off.
You mean we want to message her back and just say...
JK, he's actually...
I honestly...
I should have forgotten about that.
They called you Matilda?
I was Matilda. Matilda Bradbury.
But now you're Laudna.
Yes.
What would you like us to call you?
Laudna's fine.
I like Laudna.
How about Laudna?
Laudna. I'm not sure where this got crossed because you didn't call me Laudna or Laudna for a good time,
It's
and
funny
then
way you're hitting the T, like you're treating the D like a T. I'm not sure how you're doing that.
Laudna. There, he's got it now.
Bagel. We're here on behalf of Mistress Shadri.
Is it the detectives?
Yeah,
do you recognize sound like the Green Seekers or something?
It sounds like Ollie, one of the Green Seekers. Don't mean to alarm you at all, just going through the motions that is required and been put before us, as we've been in the middle of the night now assigned the investigation of the murder of Lord Ariks Eshteross. We have an escort of armed soldiers on the outside of the Spire by Fire. We didn't want to make a scene, so we just came in ourselves, but just no funny business, or this will turn into a scene. We just need to bring you for some questioning at the scene of the crime. Thank you so much for meeting, and my apologies for these necessary circumstances. I wanted to get this taken care of as soon as possible, and either send you on your way or send you on your way. But as much as it is useful to engage and converse with you with what truth you may know or truth you wish to put forward, there are better means to get to the root of this. You are welcome to be present, or you can stay outside. The choice is yours.
I'm fine.
Wait, are you gonna do something with him?
I'm not going to. She is. This is the grave mystic Wevavudal. She is a very useful talent when it comes to dealing with the unexpected demise of important individuals. She turns her hand over and then tenses her fingers and lifts. As she does, the chest of Eshteross lifts up a bit, and the head lifts up with it as well. The eyes open, bloodshot, and you can see the coagulation of the blood around the bottom of the eyes, but the jaw hangs open. She was, when did you die? Not but a day before. How did you die? I was killed by the legend. And who was this legend who was responsible for your death? The legend of the peaks. Otohan. These strangers, and she takes her hand like this, and then as she twists her arm, the body like twists to turn it. Were they responsible and involved in your demise? No. Twists him back. Do you have any final requests? To be interred next to Mistress Prudash in the Lucent Memorial Mausoleum. With the final gasp of air escaping, the body goes limp back to the ground. Well, we have heard his final request, so we will make sure that it is taken care of. And thank you for your forthrightness. I apologize for the necessary steps.
You know, I was thinking maybe we could go check out his spice rack and get some of that ginger.
Okay, that.
He left
that's
us
a
the
bad
recipe.
idea.
I'm assuming he would like to.
I think you're
for
right.
us to have the ginger.
What are we doing? What's the plan, eh?
Listen very carefully.
I'm listening. I even got ears.
No, it's not. It's
a
not now.
skull.
Now's not the time for
Sorry,
any of
sorry,
this.
we're
There's
still-
a dead man. It's
okay.
a lot of sadness. All right.
Sad.
Yeah, be sad. Look sadder.
I can't, it's bone. My face is bone. You made me. I can't even make expressions. Not that I can talk. It's crazy already.
I know the
I don't have lips. I don't have lips or a tongue.
What's this you think happened?
Go to the kitchen.
Yeah.
Look at the spice rack.
Yeah.
Get the one labeled ginger.
Got it.
What else is on the list? Do we need anything else
Does
on the
Pâté
list?
know how to read? I'm sure you know how to read Pâté, but does he know how to read?
He'll be fine. He'll be fine.
Amazing side scroller. I
Grabs
totally
like
play it.
6 glass bottles carefully and puts them inside the empty chest cavity with the ribs pull out from, and just shoves them inside the body before heading back out of the chamber. comes back out to the front door.
I got something. I got something.
You don't have to be so jovial all the goddamn time.
I don't know how to be anything else.
No, that's right. I shouldn't chastise you for that. It's part of your charming
And,
quality. Oh, God.
it just ejects these spice jars out of the middle of its chest cavity.
Oh, you got the turmeric too.
Yeah.
Good boy, pâté.
I don't really know spices well, and I didn't have a lot of time, so grab what was out front. I
That's
hope it's in there.
fantastic, and a cinnamon. This is great. All right, get back in here.
Nice. As you sit down at your table for a moment, is the heavy footfalls of the chef handing platters out onto the table to be distributed amongst the tables, who sets it down, and you see the kind of sweaty forehead of Pretty as he kind of leans out and looks across and sees the table and goes,
Oh!
Good morning.
Good morning, Pretty.
Good morning.
Always
Pretty.
Pleasure is mine. How goes things?
It's just great. It's just been a good time lately.
I'm so happy to hear that.
We've had a lot going on. Just so busy.
Well,
How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm working a lot and, staying busy.
Have you found love in your life?
No, I am exploring my options.
Oh, you're currently seeing somebody or a few folks?
I'm currently dabbling in some social interaction.
You're being honest with them that you're not looking for something serious, though, right?
First conversation we had.
Okay.
Anyway, I gotta get back to the kitchen. But don't be strangers, please.
They're all still single if you ever change your mind.
Well,
Thank you, FCG. It's fine. It's fine.
Long
It's fine.
distance relationships are so hard.
but you're all wonderful in your own way.
Thank you
really
very
don't
much.
have to.
And the friendship means a lot.
No, this is fine.
he's looking over at you, FCG, like,
So long.
I know you're just trying to be a good friend, but just let things naturally occur.
It's just, I feel like
And
if
for
they don't
some,
take the first step,
You know,
it's
you
not-
could learn so much from him.
and for some people, maybe they're just fine being themselves. They don't need someone to complete them.
It's very wise.
Yeah.
It's very wise.
Now, I have to go drain the bacon grease.
no, this is, no.
Gotta go drain the bacon grease.
I hate it. I hate it. What are you doing, Belzels?
Going to a sky ship.
Yeah, we're heading to the sky ship.
Silver. I got it.
All right, we got our business done?
Yeah, go. Let's go.
Fantastic. All right, that being the case, welcome on board your sky ship, I suppose. I am your humble captain, Xandis, once again. Happy to be working and seeing your faces. Appreciate what you've done in the past to keep us from spiraling out of the sky and exploding in a fiery wreck. So continue to do that, please. If you have any problems, any questions, any concerns, tell somebody else. I don't care. They'll tell me. If it's important, I'll come talk to you. Otherwise, hope it's comfortable. Hope you like the food. Hope you like the view. And I guess let's shove off for not entirely comfortable skies, huh?
To the skies!
While that's happening, Chetney, I need you to roll a wisdom saving throw for me.
What?
Oh, it's the moon.
I'm your mom.
Oh.
Do I
Oh my God, what if my mom is
Oh, no.
6.
Oh
The curse that you hold, for those who call it a curse, it is tethered to the history of Katha. Rudis didn't seem to have much of an impact. But this time the itch gets stronger. Until you can't help but try and scratch for it. And your fingers go for it, and you scratch for the itch. And you scratch, and you scratch, and you pull, and you tear, and you tear. And those of you who are on the surface, which right now is Fearne and Orem, you you especially with your perception, see Chetney begin to double over and kind of clutch his stomach. He just tears the flesh away from his torso. And as you watch the skin and hair of the gnomish form flop away like a discarded costume, the woven body of Chetney emerges in an angry, aggressive howl before he spins around, the eyes now emanating a dull red glow. Who do you go after first, Chetney?
Oh, shit.
I am going to take my staff and point it at Chet, and I'm going to cast daylight.
Wow.
I'm gonna cast it, and I'm gonna put my hand out, and I'm gonna say, "Hey, big guy, the moon's getting real low."
Let's make another standard wisdom saving throw, just one roll.
16.
16. With that, you manage to shake free this weird sensation. You were just overtaken with the need to scratch yourself, and the itch now fitters away.
Oh.
Woo! Wait, why? Why?
Well,
he pauses.
There's one problem.
What?
I'm under a certain number of hit points.
Oh no.
So make another wisdom saving throw.
Maybe it's really high. No, it's really low. Wisdom saving throw 4.
There's a brief moment where you see the beast fades from the eyes, and while the red is gone,
There he is. Oh.
the growl is still present.
I did.
As you're preparing this, because you are still have the daylight spell up, go ahead and make another wisdom save. What did you get? 8? So yeah. So you do manage to.
Meet pizza.
Oh.
Yep. So you managed to meet the pizza. So you do shake it free. You finally like the beast aggression that took over and carried through from whatever this odd influence was comes through. But you still have your turn. What are you doing?
Take him down.
I look down. I'm all covered in fucking gashes. So is Orm. Fearne looks all frazzled. Lovely. Oh no. Oops. I did it again.
Faster and faster. The dust storm begins to pick up again. Faster and faster you plummet, your hair pulling around your face. You begin to spin uncontrollably as the wind begins to kick you around. You fall and fall and fall. You spin and see the ground come towards you. You wake up.
I'm gonna cast sending on my mom.
Okay.
Are you there?
Is that all you say?
Yeah.
Imogen?
Are you all right? Where are you? Are you... Is there... Where have you been?
I'm fine, Imogen. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for how long I've been gone. I'm okay. Are you okay?
Why should she just keep asking questions? She knows I gotta keep... All right.
Just wearing it down.
What did she say? Did she say?
She said she's all right, but then she asked if I'm all right. She didn't say where she was.
She didn't say where she was. That feels like the most important thing that we kind of would like to know. Oh, great, but you're right.
If I'm being honest, things are hard. You might know that already, though. Where are you? I want to see you. Can I see you?
It's great. It drives. Where are you? Doctor. Yeah.
I'm okay. How are you?
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry it's hard. I'm sorry for cursing you with this burden. I left because I was a danger. I couldn't stay without knowing what I am.
What did she say? What did she say?
You begin to hear her voice in your head once more. She casts a sending spell in your direction.
She's got powers. I don't know what powers.
You can't see me because you need to stay safe. And the further from me you are, the safer you'll be. Far from me, in this destiny.
This destiny has caught up with me. Regardless of where you are physically. It's all happening. I could use your help. And your knowledge.
Another sending spell comes to you from her. I love you, Imogen. More than you'll ever know. And that's why you have to run away from me, Imogen. As far as you can. Run.
I'm tired of running, Mother.
But also, doesn't it feel like every good thing that happens to us, there's a bad thing that happens? Like,
What do you mean?
Well, we lost Laudna. We gained Laudna. We
lost eshteross.
We lost eshteross. We
gained his airship.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't call that a positive, but like, you found out your mother's alive, and then Chetney tries to kill everybody. You know, it's
You're still part of this conversation. Thank you.
Okay, so Orm has been sitting quiet for a couple of minutes, and eventually pulls out the sending stone. And on the front of the ship, just sitting with his feet dangling off. Hey, Yios bound. Found them. They're killers. Bigger than we thought. Real rough, Dorian. Eshteross is dead. Glad you're not here. Wish you were anyway.
Because we can, I will say you do get a response from Dorian, but as it's not a pressing message, I'll actually reach out to Robbie and have him record it and play it next time we play. I think that'll be more fun than me just making it up on the spot. Onto the ship right there. By the way, Ronan picked this. I asked Ronan what monster he wanted you guys to fight next.
He has an obsession with these guys right now, so I thought.
I just taught him about the Chimera, and he was like, Chimera. I'm like, all right, man, we're doing it.
You're 4-year-old.
When you die, it'll be very special.
6 hours in.
And we don't know where we're going in the jungle, just that we're going to the jungle?
No, the instructions were to land in the jungle and then howl, and the Gorgine will find you.
Anywhere in the jungle?
At dusk, specific.
At dusk.
Is it dusk now?
It will be if you wait longer. At the moment, it is not, but with time, you can wait till dusk if you'd like to.
Yeah, we're just over the beginnings of the gloomed jungle, right?
Yes, you are.
Okay. Yeah, so I mean, if we're dropping lower, we could find a clearing, or at one of the tops of those peaks that's kind of poking through the canopies of trees if we wanted to navigate down, we could.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should.
Is everyone up for that?
I mean, we're trying to find out answers about your people.
Well, yes. This is still so new for me. With the recent loss of control, maybe they can teach me to harness it more. Or maybe there's more to unlock. Maybe I have to just like dig a little deeper.
You can all join too on the count of 3. 1, 3.
Okay.
Letters, do you know what a wolf is?
Beep, beep, bloop, bloop, bleep.
God damn
That one sounded hurt.
It's a baby.
Different sounds all seem to echo at distances you're unaware of. Far, but just barely audible by your acute hearing senses.
Well, the storm's not letting up, and it sounded like they were a bit away. We could take like a short rest and just see if anyone comes closer, and then we could head in that direction. Nobody finds us. Does that sound all right?
Yeah, sounds great. We can. There's probably enough cover in this thing for a little bit and get out of the rain.
I take out pâté. I used to do this with you all the time.
Yeah?
Do an interpretive dance for me.
You throw him in the fire?
Dance for mama.
Shit, Mama.
Sing for me. Make a little shadow puppets on the wall. Do a little dance.
All right. Just give me a theme. Something to work with.
Oh, all right. Well, you know, we're in this old tower where there used to be a war back in the Apex War.
Yeah.
So give me a tale of battle and death and horror.
All right. I need some music.
Okay.
It just goes into starts going into this
Thank you.
this oddly disjointed, horrifying, but beautiful journey of. No, it's real bad. It's incomprehensible. You can't. At times, you think either he's dancing or he's having a physical issue. You're uncertain, but he seems into it at the very least. While this is happening, you glancing with your high passive perception,
start to sing and
you
dance
see
quietly.
2 other sets of eyes just kind of appear in the shadows outside of the ruin.
I guess I'll mentally tell Chet, I think they're here.
I'll kind of step out where Fearne and Orm are.
And you see, as stepping out of the rain, hood up, a humanoid figure. And beneath the hood, you can see what looks to be the snout of a deep red-orange tiger.
You're surrounded. But you called. Tell us why before we cut you down.
I come seeking an audience with.
I spelled this terribly.
Davashila?
Well, you found her.
Awesome. It's an honor. I've never met her. You're beautiful. So sorry. I was set by HDYWDT back in jrusar. I was told that the Gorgine might be someone that could share some wisdom or insight into my condition. I too am like you.
Snaps. And then from all the other sides, you see what looks to be 5 other figures kind of surrounding your troop. You see one lithe, thin, what looks to be a panther lycanthrope with jet black. You also see another werewolf. This one with a wide back and what looks to be like a stocky center. And this one has a heavy crossbow in its grasp, and it's kind of like leans forward.
I am living right now.
Beyond that, you see another werewolf, one massive wereboar with like a dark gray, kind of wiry, tufted fur across its body and a large snout with tusks that curl outward, as well as what looks to be a massive bipedal grizzly bear of a man.
You don't arm bears.
So, you have our attention.
The right to bear.
What is it you seek with us?
I seek to learn more about my gift. It's relatively new to me, but I find it makes me more powerful, more savage, more desirable. I was hoping maybe there was something that I could learn from the Gorgine. Plus, we're coming up against incredible odds ourselves in things that affect this realm, and perhaps we could exchange what we know and for some insight or wisdom that you may have gleaned.
There are some who find us wanting a gift. Show me your true self.
Yeah, bitch! And I'll grab my thighs and like Magic Mike, I just fucking rip and I just start like a fucking flash dance. And I go over and pull on a branch and like rain falls down.
Yep.
Like,
Yep.
Yes.
You can that.
He's gonna live forever.
They stand there, the head kind of cocked to one side.
Sure.